Additive texture is where you are repeatedly adding the same shape or form over and over again, repeatedly, to create texture. So here I have an example where I'm slipping and scoring on these small spheres, and that's creating a texture, as well as I have the start of a brick texture. Same thing, making sure I slip and score both sides of my bricks and creating that brick texture over here. When you do additive texture, you do always need to go back in and take some water and smooth out a lot of that slip and score. The slip kind of oozes out, which is good, and then the scoring marks also need cleaned up. So very carefully taking a clay paintbrush to go back through and smooth it all out is going to help with the craftsmanship of it. I'll do the same for my brick. And then down here, this would also be additive because again, I'm adding clay. The clay is coming out, but I'm actually just taking slip and I'm sort of painting the slip on to create like waves, like ocean waves, which would be three-dimensional. They would be coming out of the clay. And then with those, I could use tools or I could use my fingers, and I can start to create waves with this slip. And again, you can tell that it's coming off the tile right there. And if I wanted to add even more depth, I could slip and score and add in coils and work those into the piece. As long as the texture is repetitive and it is being added and coming out of the base of your slab or your project, that's what makes it additive texture. It's three-dimensional, coming out of the clay, being added onto the clay, and it's repetitive. And there are some examples of additive texture.